Hey guys, I spent a while thinking about something. I feel like updating you guys on some stuff because you don't, know, because some people don't know, and it's okay. I mean, I feel like telling some people stuff. I need to make some stuff clear, too, because I don't think you guys actually know. Alicia broke up with me, and it was not her fault. I'm making this dead clear. You have to listen to me and understand. I did some stupid stuff, okay? I learned from all of it, which is good too, because now I know what to do and for the next girl I date. But, I was just not good to her. Let's put it that way. I wasn't, abusive. Stop thinking like that, but I was, let's just say that stuff that, when I was with her, I was just I don't want to say it out loud. I didn't do anything wrong. Let's put it that way. Neither of us did anything wrong, but she broke up with me. I'm okay, alright? I'm alright. She's okay. And the thing is, the last time I broke up with somebody, the last time someone broke up with me, I had the biggest heartbreak. It was all sophomore year last year. There's some sophomores you can ask and I'll tell you. And it was not fun. I didn't want to go through that, so I'm fighting this. I'm fighting this very hard. My door just opened. That's weird. Is there a cat? Oh, yeah, it has a cat now. I have a cat now. So, basically, guys, I'm going to hold my cat while I talk to you. So, basically, I'm okay now. This is Emma. I'm okay now, and I do not want to go through that again. The sadness I went through. I just would not let her go last year, and it just kept hitting me. It was the worst thing I think I've ever been through. It was just it doesn't sound like bad. For me, it was terrible. I just refused to move on. And the good thing is I moved on after the summer. The summer was a huge break where I didn't have to think about anybody, and I came back and now it's fine. And then Alicia. So now I'm okay because I'm fighting it hard. I'm fighting hard to not get sad, not get depressed. There are different supplements that you can take that help balance your mood and stuff. They're herbs and stuff. And my mom just keeps giving me, she's like, here's some oils, here's some supplements. I don't know, it's creepy, but she gives me these things and they help, I guess. I'm not sure. But I mean, I'm not gonna lock up, tense up. And sometimes feelings just don't go away. I've heard this from people, and it's never happened to me where they just never go away forever. It just makes sense if that's what happens. Now that you guys know, I'm going to tell you a little secret, alright? It's a process for me. When I break up, I get all depressed and sad, and I slowly come out of it, and then I slowly start liking other girls. Okay, at the moment, and for a while, I haven't liked any other girls, except for there's only one girl in our school that I like. I'm not telling anybody, nobody's going to find out who it is, okay? She doesn't even know who it is, but I felt like telling you guys so you know I'm not depressed, and there's no hope, okay? And I don't think she has a boyfriend. But point is that I like her. I date her, definitely. But she can't know. She doesn't know. And the people that think they know who it is, they don't. None of them do. So she does go to our school. It's gonna say that. So I'm not cheating or anything like that. Now let's start talking about some stuff. I got 3 things I want to talk about today. All right, there we go. I hug you, but I still can't. Movies. Let's start with the movies. I was going to do two things. Movies, music, and then what I'm going to do that's a little surprise. I don't know what you guys will think. I'm thinking it'll be interesting. Okay. Gotta get this cat on. I want to talk to you guys about some movies that if you're bored like me, you do some random stuff. I get bored. I'm putting this on Facebook. I'm pretty bored. Obviously. And, right now, I have been watching a lot of movies, and I watch thrillers, because there's 3 movies I like. Funny movies, thrillers, and action movies, okay? Now, action movies, you really gotta try hard to get me to like them, because some of them are just, stereotypical. Non-Stop, that was a good one, because it wasn't stereotypical. The ending graphics were trash. The movie was good. But, stereotypical movies like Die Hard and stuff, they just don't hit me. But The Bourne Identity, that was a good one. All the Bourne movies and stuff. I saw this really funny comedy movie that you should go look at right now. It's called This Is the End, and it has a bunch of actors playing as themselves at the end of the world, and it's really fun. It's got Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill, that's his name, Jonah Hill. It's got a guy from 30 Minutes or Less, another movie that was really weird, so I don't think that counts. It wasn't that good. It's like at the end of the world, and there's a bunch of, it's hilarious. It's the funniest movie I think I've ever seen in a while, that's for sure. Thrillers. I'm gonna start telling you about some thrillers that I want you to go see, okay? Or at least, I watch some stuff on Crackle and stuff like that, so I get to see some. Now, here are the thrillers I'm gonna tell you about, okay? The Purge. Both Purges are very good, but you have to watch the first Purge before you watch the second one. Why? If you watch the second one, you will not want to watch the first one because it's not a lot happening. And I'm like, I could be a critic for movies because here's what I think about The Purge. People say The Purge was terrible. They're like, The Purge is gay, it's stupid. Those are all the reviewers, and they use a bunch of big mahogany words that describes wood. Both of the Purge movies are really good, but I'm not going to tell you anything about them, but I want you to go see the first one and then the second one. Because basically, think about it like this. You know those movies where you see a movie and then the sequel is like is the same movie but a different point of view? That's The Purge, both of them. So, and they're very, very good too. The Shining. If you've never seen The Shining, you need to go see it like tonight. I don't care. It's a Wednesday night. Go freaking see it. It's amazing. The Shining is about 2.5 hours long, but it's very slow. But it's pretty good. It's got that one dude who has the creepy face where he's like. I mean, he played as the Joker in the older movies, in the older Batman movies. So, his name is like, I don't know, Jack something. I don't remember. But Shining is just there's some weird parts in that movie that make no sense. When you see the dog, you'll know what I'm talking about. Now, let me think. There's some other movies that I remember. I want to leave the worst one for the end. 1408 is an interesting movie. 1408 is a hotel where there's this guy and he's like, you know, he's a ghost guy and he goes looking for ghosts and stuff. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna go to this hotel 1408. Goes there. Apparently, there's been some stuff has happened here, and no matter what happens, Morgan Freeman, Mr. Morgan Freeman, he's not letting this guy into the hotel to stay in room 1408 because he's saying that there's bad stuff that's happening there. Finally, he goes to spend the night there. There are parts of the movie where you're like, where you don't realize. I want to say stuff about the movie, but I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna tell you, you gotta see 1408. The thriller you need to see on Friday night. You need to get your friends. Go get Netflix. I don't want you to everyone get popcorn. No, listen to me. Listen. This is an order, like by execute order 66. I'm scared because this is the really creepy part. What I want you to do is I want you to get at least 3 friends. Three's the minimum. Okay, because 2's not enough. You have to have 3. I want you to go. Get Netflix. If you don't have it, use someone else's Netflix. Go into a room where someone's got an HD TV. Sit down, get popcorn, 30,000 blankets, pillows, and stuffed animals. I don't care. Those might not be good. Just don't get balloons. You'll see why. And I want you to go on Netflix and type in It by Stephen King. I made the mistake of watching it last night at about 10:30. I fell asleep at about 5:30 this morning. Why? The movie's exactly 3 hours long if you Google it. And there's like 3 hours and 1 minute or something stupid. I was like, okay. If you don't know anything about Stephen King's It, I pity you. But then again, I envy you at the same time because it's such a good movie. You need to see this movie because basically it's terrifying. And after you see it, you're gonna keep thinking, how many times can I say it? When I say it's like I said it 500 million times, and then every time I say it, I think of it. Yeah, that's how bad it is. If you don't know anything about it, let's put it this way. Kids used to be allowed to leave their houses and go to anywhere in the city in the 80s and the 70s and stuff like that, right? Okay. In 1990, this movie got released. 2 things happened. 1, you don't like clowns anymore, and 2, you can't leave your house. As of that movie, no parent let anybody leave their house anymore after that movie because they don't do this. There's parts of the movie that are they couldn't do any better because there were no graphics or anything they could edit or something. Give them a break. It's 1990 and the movie's terrifying. But this movie I watched last night at very, very late. I could not sleep. 5:30. I was finally out at 5:30. I woke up at about 6:30 or something like that. And I get up at 7. I'm like, okay. I go to school, and there's ACT practice. No, actually, I got to the school, and Jared Jackson was behind me, and he comes up to me and he taps me on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, today you're doing ACT practice." And I kid you not, I needed another pair of underpants right there because I was done. We get in Mrs. Burns' class and we're just doing ACT. I don't know if this makes me a badass, but I am amazing because I scored a 26 on an English ECT on frickin' an hour's sleep. You do that. Just kidding. I'm actually really nice. Remember, can you still? She's like gone. She's actually really nice. Speaking of it, let's let you see it. I know I'm just demonic, but I'll let you see. This is a good part of the clip. This is a good part of it. So I want you to see this, okay? I'll be right back. This is like about 30 seconds. Just watch the whole thing, and don't listen too loud. All right?
My dad says there's no way to date this one. He says it's probably from the earlier mid-1700s, when Derry was a logging town.
Hold it. Pennywise the clown?
That's him. That's him.
200 years ago. He was here then?
Come on. It's just a drawing.
Now look. Here he is again. The same man.
It's not a man. It. That's what happened back in Georgie's room. Look!
I'll kill you all. I'll drive you crazy and I'll kill you all. I'm every nightmare you ever had. I am your worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of.
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
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 Yes.
Don't let it get you, man. You saw it too.
I didn't want to.
But you did.
Yes. Okay. That's what you want.
Beep, beep, Richie. Come back anytime. I'll show you how to slow down. They all slow down here.
Yeah, that's why you don't like clowns anymore. Because Pennywise. There's parts of them. There's scary parts. Oh, there's 10. That's like in the top 50 scares. Yeah, it's like it gets worse. And if you're like one of those people who like metal, you're gonna not like this movie. You'll be like, it's not that scary. I'm sorry. I'm scared of every freaking jump scare movie at all. So regardless, you don't even have to be scared of jump scares. At least watch the movie because you'll like the movie anyway. I will sit in my room and every 5 minutes turn on the light and be like, is he there? Is it there? I don't want to see Pennywise. It was. I turn on my closet light. I get scared to get to that stuff. Now, for me, when I watch a scary movie, after about like a couple of days, and usually the scariness lasts the duration of the movie. As soon as the movie's over, I can stand up and be like, that was a good movie, and go to bed. And it doesn't, it's like the thrill is during the movie. The whole time I was doing everything this morning and like at night, I was scared to death. I was like, he's here, it's gotta be real, because I didn't know if it was real. You'll find out the plot, you'll understand really soon about how the plot works, but that's part one.